Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Adam Snyder here with the Homemade Entrepreneur. Today I want to talk to you about how to get more book sales. That's something a lot of people have been wanting to know, something I've talked about in the past with one of my recent books hitting #1 for its category. I've been getting a lot of emails, questions about that, so that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today. So there's 3 things I do to get more book sales other than the things I've already talked about, putting your free book promo, putting it up on some Facebook groups, sending out a quick tweet, doing things like sending out an email to friends and family, things like that. So the 3 things I do, one is search engine optimization. I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. The other one's article marketing. Again, we'll talk about that in a second, and guest posts. So let's talk about search engine optimization. First thing I do is I use a quality keyword research tool. I don't use Google, mainly because it's a little harder to use, doesn't give you all the information that you need, and it's really slow compared to Longtail Pro, which is the one I actually use. I always try to find keywords that are easy to rank for. I always avoid high competition keywords, such as if I was going to do a fitness book, I would not write a book on how to lose weight. That would not be my keyword because chances are I would not be able to rank for that for quite some time. And I like to choose actionable keywords. And an actionable keyword would be something like in this video, the sample I'm going to use is pasta recipes. So how to cook pasta, how to make pasta sauce, ways to cook chicken Alfredo or something like that. Those are actionable keywords. Now if you did something along the lines of pasta strainer or something like that, chances are people that are going to search for that word on Google or on any of the other search engines, they're wanting to find a pasta strainer. They're not wanting to know how to use one. And I always look for keywords with 500 to 10,000 local searches. So let's look at that right now. So let's see, try this one. Oops. Homemade pasta recipe. So it's going to go and pull this thing up. So all recipes, you don't want to go up against them usually, or food.com. Those usually aren't the best ones to go up against. I've gone up against them before. Food Network, chances are you're not going to beat out Food Network, but you gotta understand this homemade pasta recipe, that's the keyword I'm searching for. That's the one I want. So right here, there's one homemade pasta recipe, homemade pasta recipe, homemade pasta recipes. So there's really only 3 that match identically. 2 pretty much, and then this one down here that adds an S to it, but pretty much same thing. So look, these no page rank, 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 1, 1, 3, 1, and 2. This would actually be one I'd go after if I was writing an ebook on pasta and different pasta recipes and stuff like that. I'd include a homemade pasta recipe, and this would be the keyword that I'd go after. Okay. So as far as article marketing, I only use higher page rank sites such as Easy Articles, Hub Pages, InfoBarrel, and Go Articles. I will write one article for each one of these sites. I don't post the same article across multiple sites. It's not good for the internet. Google doesn't like it. Other people don't like seeing the exact same article over and over again. I always use 600-word articles. Or a little more, 600 to 750 word articles seem to work good. And I interlink my articles. So I will take my Easing article and I will put a link to my Amazon page to that book that I'm promoting, and I'll send the other link to like Hub Pages. Hub Pages, I'll send one link to Amazon, another link to InfoBarrel. Then InfoBarrel, one link to Amazon, another link to Go Articles. And Go Articles would be one link to Amazon, another one back up to Easing Articles. So all these kind of just creating a little circle, passing the page rank through on each, and they're all pointing to my book using a different anchor text. So let's say homemade pasta recipe was one of the keywords I was using. So that's where I'd link that word to the book. Then on the other like hub pages, I'd link to www.amazon. I'd actually write this as my link. Not that exact word, you'd obviously change it to whatever your book was, but I think you get the idea. Next one, click here. Next one, maybe cheap pasta recipes, or pasta sauce recipes, something like that. You don't want them all to be the same, because it doesn't look organic. Google doesn't like it when one page has 500 links that are all the same, and if none of them are click here or www. That just looks a little bit better in their eyes, so I like to do that. As far as guest posts, I usually try to promote my book using 3 to 5 guest posts. And the reason I do that, and I'll put them up on reputable websites, so if I could get one of I do have a cooking ebook out there, gets a decent amount of sales. It's not making me $1,000 a month, but it's making a couple hundred, so it's okay. But that article, if I could have got a guest post on foodnetwork.com, food.com, allrecipes.com, something like that, my sales probably would have really gone up. But I got them on just reputable cooking websites. They're smaller, probably only get between 500 to 10,000 views a day, but still they're pretty good. And I look to make sure they have a following on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If they don't have those 3 accounts, those 3 are the main ones, I usually don't post on their site, because not only does your guest post get seen on their website, a lot of times they'll put up a link saying check out our new post. They'll put one on Facebook, Twitter, maybe Instagram. They'll put up some a picture or something of whatever you post, and they'll put a link back to it. So always look for that. Another tip is make sure your guest posts are all going live on the same day or fairly close to it. You don't want them to be 2 weeks or a couple months apart, because it does you no good. And I always recommend you comment along with the commentators. People are talking about your recipes and or about the post that you just wrote. Talk to them. Maybe they didn't realize that there was a link on the bottom of your post saying where you could get all those recipes or different things like that. So comment with them, let them know about your book. Try to get them that way too. Just be friendly. They like that. Promote the guest posts. If you have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, whatever it may be, maybe you got a Pinterest account with a decent amount of followers, do that. See how many pins you can get. Just promote your guest post. Don't let that website do all the promoting for you. Get out there, you do it yourself. You'll get more out of it. I highly recommend it. If you stick to those 3 things, to search engine optimization, article marketing, and guest posts, I guarantee you'll get more book sales. They'll come faster. You won't see as big of a dip after the first week or month of sales. You won't see a huge decline in your sales. It will kind of flatten out, which is good. You don't want to see big spikes. You want to see it slowly grow or stay about the same. So that's really all I have for you. If you're not yet a subscriber to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe if it helped you out any, and other people that are trying to get into ebook sales, stuff like that on Amazon. Make sure you hit the share button, share it with them, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and yeah, see you on the next video.